Why are gamers so addicted to feeling like uninformed gamers? That's the question for today. So I've been going through Facebook and I'm just sick and tired of seeing the same regurgitated comments and replies. It's just the same thing over and over. It's nothing new. Same thing over, whining and complaining about the consoles they have purchased having not enough games. Now somebody explain to me, why are gamers, not all, but a sizable proportion, why are gamers so addicted to feeling like uninformed customers? Or should I say consumers? I'm willing to even go as far as saying some are even ill-informed. But that's not really the angle I want to come at this video from. I want to go from the angle of being addicted to the feeling of being uninformed customers. Now you have a bunch of guys and girls that are posting videos commenting about the lack of games on their Xbox One or their PS4. Now explain to me how in the world you are surprised by that when you have access to the internet. I mean, even back in the day when we had just the magazines to go by or television programs here and there, we still read up on the gaming appliances we were going to purchase, didn't we? So explain to me now, how come everything is such a big surprise to you when you have access to the internet? Some of you even have smartphones. So explain to me exactly how, or you're just so overwhelmed by the shock and surprise. Every single game that is going to be released this year for these consoles have been listed. Fair enough, a few have been pushed back. I think The Witcher, Watch Dogs was pushed back, Drive Club. What's the other one? I think The Division got pushed back too. Did it? I'm not sure. I'm going to look that up. But I think that also got pushed back. But every single thing that's going to be released this year for these consoles has basically been announced. So there should be no surprises. Now for the early purchasers who bought theirs on launch, who is to blame? Whom is to blame? Exactly, you are. But see, even back then, all the games were announced. All the games that you should be expecting in 2014 for your console that you went out and purchased with money were announced. Why are you surprised? Why are you making these silly videos which really are making you look ridiculous because you are the one that went out and bought it? Why are you making these videos thinking you're making fun of these companies when really it's your lack of research that has put you in this situation where you've gone out and purchased something you're not satisfied with? So explain that to me. I'm still enjoying the PS3. I want to buy the PS4, but right now I've been watching the reviews of certain games and I'm just biding my time to find the right moment to make a purchase when I have a substantial amount of games to keep me satisfied for a while. I plan on getting MGS Ground Zeroes when the price is reasonable. I'm not going to just buy it and then complain about the length. Like, this article's already stating how long the game is. Why? See, this is what I'm talking about. It just bugs my mind. People are addicted to feeling like uninformed customers. It's just bizarre to me. I'm going to make a purchase of the PS4 when the time is right. I've seen the reviews of Infamous. It's a game I plan on picking up. Like I already stated, MGS Ground Zero is going to pick that up. The Order 1886. There's going to be a few games I pick up when I do finally go out and buy this console. So why aren't other people thinking the same way? I don't understand. I mean, you have access to the internet. It's right there in front of you. I don't see where the surprise is. It just boggles my mind. Just boggles my mind. It's like there's like an infancy. It's like people like to behave as if they are infants when it comes to computer games and how they purchase products. It reminds me of a video that I came across on Facebook where the little toddler, right, he's just walking around and like the moment he makes eye contact with his parent, he just falls to the ground and starts crying for attention. And the parent walks into the other room, and the infant repeats the same procedure, stops crying, stands up, walks over, makes eye contact with the parent, falls over and starts crying. This is what a lot of you gamers look like to me. When you post these silly comments and make these silly videos whining about a lack of games for a brand new console which you purchased. You purchased this console, you purchased it with your own money. Where is the research you done? Where are the notes you took? Which games did you plan on buying from the get-go? How long until the next game for release on your list? Like, what was the estimation? Forget even estimation, because most of these games had release dates. I know a few are destined for Q3 and Q4 of the year, but even then, that's a reasonable amount of notification of when to expect these games. So I don't understand where the surprise is coming from. Someone please help me make sense of this. I'm just confused. Like, it's like the same comments are being repeated and everyone is just going along with it as if there's a degree of rationale to it. No, there isn't. No, there isn't. The joke is on you. You, the consumer. The joke is on you. If you're not satisfied with a product, how much research did you do before buying it? Before buying it, how much research did you do? Especially if there was already a ton of information regarding that product, and it's like you guys just love feeling helpless. You love feeling helpless. There is nothing like consumers who love to feel helpless. It must be a hell of a drug. Please, someone help me make sense of this. Am I the only one that notices this? It's just all over Facebook and YouTube. It's like people making the same videos. It's not funny anymore. It's not clever. It's just ridiculous, basically. I'm sorry, but that's the way it comes across to me. It's like you didn't do enough research on what you planned on spending your money on. That's the only way it comes out. That's the only way it plays out to me. You are the one that looks ridiculous, not Sony, not Microsoft, not Nintendo. You. You, that's right, you. I love my shooters, and I really just want to step up my accuracy a lot more and just learn to configure my mouse, my settings to how I like them within games. And I think the best way to go around doing that will be to have training sessions where